Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Part 1. I want to explain about my opinion smoking in campus area. Smoking on campus area is highly discouraged because it pollutes the clean and disturbs students, lecturers, and the surrounding environment. The habit of smoking can be found everywhere, perhaps because of the effect substance contained, which affect me, someone who doesn't want to smoke at all. As passive smoker who loses fresh air due to always being an environment full of cigarette smoke. It is highly recommended for students, lecturers, and staff on campus to keep the campus environment clean and well maintained. A preview might explain. 1. Number 1. Active smoker. Active smoker is someone who consciously and directly smokes cigarettes or other tobacco products. They are directly exposed to harmful substances in cigarette smoke, such as nicotine, tar, and carbon monoxide. Number 2. Passive smoker. Passive smoker is individuals who do not smoke but are exposed to cigarette smokes from active smoker around them. They inhale the smoke exhaled by active smoker. This still being exposed to harmful substance even though they do not smoke themselves. Cigarettes and tobacco consumption is one of the main risk factors. The occurrence of various diseases such as a cardiovascular disease, stroke, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease (COPD), lung cancers, oral cancers, and pregnancy complications. These diseases, non-communicable diseases, are currently the leading cause of death in the world, including Indonesia. Tobacco or cigarettes use kills one person every second. The research results on determining the nicotine content in a cigarette show that the content in clove cigarettes is higher than in filtered cigarettes. I hope this presentation is aimed at increasing the knowledge and awareness of university-based students. And after this, I will present about topic part 2, the usage of modal in request word. Modal auxiliary verb or modal is a helping verb. The main function of capital is to explain to the needs or possibilities. In English sentence, the use of modal is always followed by main verb or an ordinary verb. Among the many modal verbs you can learn, there are some modals that are most commonly found in everyday English sentence. For example, must, shall, will, should, can, could, may, might, and many more. Modal verbs also have several rules that make them different from ordinary verbs or regular verbs. For example, you do not need to add the letter S at the end of a modal verb. For the third person in the present tense, this means that he can, she may, or Chandra should are incorrect examples. Modal verbs also cannot be followed by the ing suffix, which is usually used with regular verbs in sentence using the present continuous tense. For example, I canning his wooding or you are short are incorrect examples. Formula for using modal verbs. Actually, the formula for using modal verb. For example, I'm canning his welding or you are sold are correct example. Formula for using modal verbs in English sentence is quite fixed or consistent. This means you can memorize the following formula for using modal verbs. Positive sentence: they, we, I, you, he, she, it plus modal verb plus base verb. Negative sentence: they, we, I, you, he, she, it plus modal verb plus not plus base verb. Example of using modal verbs in English sentence. Number 1, will. Will is one of the most commonly used modal verbs in everyday English sentence. When translated into Indonesian, will means akan. This modal verb has several functions of use. This is an example of using will in English sentence. Based on each of its functions, expressing intention, I will help you do this assessment. Making prediction, he or she will give you food later so you don't need to worry. And making request, will you have dinner with me? Number 2, would. Would is a past modal that relates to something that has happened in the past. In addition, would is usually used in more formal condition. For example, expression intention. I would like to help you make your college assessment. Making prediction. I believe tomorrow we'll do college assessment. Making request. Would you lend me your phone? Number 3, can. Similar to will, can is also one of the modal verbs most commonly used in everyday conversation. The meaning of the word can is able to. Now, can has several functions that you can use in English sentence. Here are examples of using can. Based on its function in sentence. Expressing intention, I can help you doing college assessment. Making prediction, can I go to the college with you? Making request, it can be fun if he is here right now. Number 4, could is a modal verb that has the same meaning as can. However, like would, this modal is in the past form and is usually only used in formal situation. Here are examples of using could based on its function in sentence. Expressing intentions, we could drive to Surabaya. Making prediction, could I eat here? There's no empty space. And making request, I could fail test if you don't help me. To make it clear, you can learn how to use it in sentence according to its function below. Here are examples of using my based on in function in sentence. Expressing intentions, she is my calm after meeting with her client. Making prediction, may I visit my sick friend in the hospital this weekend. Making request, you might not drink milk if you lactose intolerant. Number 6, Mike, although it the has the same meaning as may. This particular modal verb in the past form like would and could. Moreover, compared to may, this modal expresses a more uncertain possibility and is more appropriate for formal situation. Here are examples of using might based on its function in sentence. Expressing intention, I might meet with an old friend if I go to Jakarta. Making prediction, might I offer you to eat this bakmi with me? Starting a sentence that is proven not to have occurred in the past. If Hindia has a concert in Jakarta, might I go to the concert? Number 7. Must is a present modal that can also be replaced with have to or has to. In general, must mean have to. If followed by not, it becomes a prohibition. Here are examples of using must based in its function, its sentence. Expressing intention, you must meet your mother now. Making prediction, Revan is still sick. He must not go to college today. Making request, final exam must be easy for you. Number 8. Shall. Shall is included in the present modal. However, shall can only be used by first person subjects such as I and we. In general, shall is used in formal situation. Expressing intentions, we shall give handing in the English assessment to the lectures next week. Making prediction, shall we tell lectures about the incident? Making request, shall we go to the college together tomorrow?